Hello everyone, my name is Dustin with Everyday Movies and Shows. This is my brother Jacob.
How's it going, everybody?
Today we're talking to you about King of the Hill, Season 2, Hank's Dirty Laundry. I picked this episode as one of my favorite episodes. We decided since King of the Hill is about to reboot with a new, brand new season, we're going to talk about some of our favorite episodes until the show comes out. And this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I loved it. I honestly,
it is so funny.
I forgot. When I started the episode, I thought it was going to be about the just based off of the title. I thought it was going to be the episode where the racist dog. I thought,
that's way racist dog.
Where Lady Bird, they think Lady Bird's racist.
Oh yeah, because they did an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Same. I just forgot they did that on King of the Hill.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. I was like, oh, this is that episode, and then I realized I was like, no, but
he doesn't like Lady Bird doesn't like people like working mechanic going to Hank's house. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yep. Lady Bird's not racist.
Yeah.
But anyway, this episode, how it started out is Peggy.
It's so funny.
Yeah, Peggy was hanging up some laundry on the dry line outside, and Hank starts freaking out and like my underwear, everyone's seen it, you know.
Yeah. What are you doing? My underwear's out here. The whole town can see it.
So he starts freaking out and starts grabbing it. And Luann pops up in a bikini. He's like, "Oh my god!" You know?
I know. It throws the towel or whatever back over.
I gotta get out of here.
He doesn't see her.
That's that was a great opening scene. So
yeah, because she's like, or our dryer is actually moistening our clothes now.
Yeah.
Well, fine. We'll go get a new dryer. We'll go down there. So that's where they go to Megalomart to get a new dryer, and it's classic. Whatever that guy, the salesman, asked Hank about the dryers, and he's like, "Well, what's the difference between a propane dryer and an electric dryer?" And the salesman says, "Well, the electric's going to be a little bit cheaper in the long run." And Hank says, "Oh, well, hold on there, son. That's not true. If you run the numbers, a 3-person family does this amount of laundry," and it just goes on a whole spill. Peggy's just like, "Oh my god."
And that's so funny.
The salesman's like, "Oh man."
That's a typical average white, older white dude that loves his job so much.
He loves propane.
He just loves it too much.
If you have any more questions, here's my card. Gives the salesman his card.
What I think is funny is
I didn't know they made propane dryers.
I did not either. That's insane. But what I think is funny is in the background while this is happening, Bobby is he's like, "Oh, what am I going to get for my birthday?"
Yeah, thinks they're there for the birthday.
He thinks he's there for his birthday.
Yeah. Luann's like, "We're just here to buy a dryer."
Yeah,
it's okay, Luann. You ain't got to lie.
Yeah. So they try to get the dryer, and his credit's bad. And
that's where Bobby is. He rides around the bike. Says, "I'm having the time of my life. Yeah. It is on sale." Yeah. Everyone's looking at him. But that's where he finds out that he has a charge at. No, yeah, you're right. He finds out his credit's bad. He goes to his job to figure out what's on his credit, and he says to the lady, he says, "I'm pretty sure you can't just look at my credit score online. You have to send a letter to the bureau." "Oh no, it's fine. I got it right here." And then pops it up.
Yeah.
He's so old school.
Yes.
That's when he finds that $40 fee
for
cuff and collars.
Cuffs and collars.
They go to the movie store.
And he's like, "Bobby, you ever seen this movie, Cuffs and Collars?" He's like, "No, Dad."
And he goes, "Yeah, that's the
movie
with this
the
and
cops.
this and
Yeah.
And then, no, I've never seen it. Luann? No. Peggy's like, "If it doesn't have Billy Crystal in it, I've never watched it."
Well, let me look around. Let me see if I can find this movie.
He goes, "I bet it's on the shelves right now.
Yeah.
Where's it at?" "Take a left."
And this is what I love. He goes into the adult film section of the movie place, and then when he freaks out, when he walks out, freaking John Redcorn
and Nancy
is giving him all the stink eye.
You know what's funny is most kids nowadays have no idea what it was, what it was like
yeah.
to be inside of a movie, like a movie gallery or like a family video or.
Blockbuster.
And they did have those.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid they had those sections,
Yeah.
like little beads hanging down,
Yeah.
and that's where the adult section was. You know, and I was always too scared as a kid to go in there.
I vaguely, because I was in the very tail end of that stuff, so I vaguely remember it. But yeah,
One of my favorite parts is whenever he's sitting down with Peggy, and he's like, "Where was I on this date?" She says, "Well, you were home alone."
23rd, I played Boggle at Nancy's and left you home. Alone.
He goes, "Peggy, you know I didn't rent that." "Oh, I know you didn't rent it." She goes, "But even if you did rent it," he goes, "Oh, my God, you know, I didn't rent the movie."
He's like, it means a lot to me that you believe me.
Yeah. We only have one question. Did he really rent the movie? And he's just like rolls his eyes.
Honey, okay, I believe you. Now, I just have one question. Did you rent the tape?
No!
All right, then. But whether you did or you didn't, I still think we should just pay.
After that is when he's at his job and he gets the phone call from the porn, some porn company.
Yeah.
Some adult company. And
He they start listening to his conversation. His coworkers start listening to his conversation, and I forget what he says.
he says, "Arlen Video told you I rent pornography?"
Yeah. And then his coworkers
Then everyone beeps in.
He's like,
the morning zoo, crazy.
Who plays the most hits? Y104. Yeah, okay. That crazy morning zoo.
And that's when a guy puts in all his information and sends him all these videos and all this stuff. He sends it to him, and then Bobby gets there on the video or off the bus, and that's where Peggy's like, "Bobby, don't get off the bus." Bill, I love Bill in that scene. "Shame on you, Hank Hill,
Shame on you, Hank Hill.
for ruining the street for one day where my future children will be playing. Shame on you."
What you do in the privacy of your own home is disgusting enough, but to let it spill out into our streets where my future children will someday play, well, that is going too far. Shame. Shame.
Yeah, I think it's funny that Bill shames him. Like, out of all the people that's
I know. Well, then they grab everything, they take it back to the post office.
yeah, they try to return it,
Yeah.
and everyone thinks he starts freaking out. Everyone thinks Hank's madman. You know, this is what's funny is because Dale's here. He's like, he thinks it's all a conspiracy.
Yeah, the beast.
Yeah.
He calls it the beast. Yeah.
So first they get your information.
The lady at the post office says, "Sir, you have to take the vibrator." He goes, "Not a vibrator. It's a wand massager." It
says it
so,
right here.
Right here. then he starts talking to everybody. "I'm doing this for everybody. So you don't have to go through the same thing." Then
Everyone-
Boomhauer, the lady says, "Do you know this guy? There's some dirty old man. You want to go back to my place? See if you're interested."
Do you know this guy?
No dadgum way, man. It's just some dirty old man hanging around sex toys. Back at my place, if you're interested.
Hank's like, "Boomhauer, I need you by my side. Bill brings nothing, but I need you."
So Hank is the next scene after the post office. Hank's trying to get rid of it, rid of all the.
Yeah, to take it to the
Porno.
junkyard.
So he takes it to the junkyard, so he's trying to bury it. And who was it that was with him? Was it Bill?
Dale.
It was
Dale.
Dale.
Yeah, Dale's with him.
And
He's like, "Dell, you talking about the beast? So you're just making that up, right?" "Oh no!" And the foretell revelation.
Now, Dale, this stuff about the beast, you made all that up, right? Of course you did.
Oh, no. Everything has been foretold in the book of Revelations.
He really gets him to believe
about-
that this whole conspiracy with the beast. You know, that's when the police officer shows up.
And yeah, he's like, this is you can't be just dumping stuff here, or I think that's what he says. You can't be dumping stuff here. And then he looks down and he's like, this is
biodegradable.
Yeah.
He looks over for Dale, and Dale's already gone. Yeah. He already took the truck and left.
Damn it, it's the Vice Squad. They must have followed us. Quick, Dale, bury the... Dale?
He asked for his ID. He's like, well, sir, I just takes off running, you know.
He goes, as a young man, I was very sickly. It gives him a rusty shotgun for his date of birth. It takes off running. Yeah.
And then, starts spraying some kind of shit all over the ground.
I know. How he doesn't go to jail later, I don't understand. Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just classic. And then that's when after that Hank starts protesting in front of Arlen Video.
Yeah.
And then Hank, and Peggy gets all pissed off. So then afterwards, they're all inside the house, and then someone knocks on the door, and someone puts the three or four tapes.
Yes.
On his door.
Yeah.
And Bobby gets it. He goes, "Oh, look at these! Look at these tapes! I got cuffs and collars, gel bait." And Peggy's like, "How dare you expose my son to these cop movies?
These bad cop movies."
Yeah. And then she takes the tapes and makes Bobby leave. Did you notice the name of the tapes though?
No.
So there's four tapes. One is called Cuffs and Collars. The other is called Gel Bait. Other one is called Hung Jewelry. And the last one is called Illegal Entry.
Illegal.
I had to pause it to get all the names because she says the three names, but she doesn't say the fourth.
Yeah.
But after that, the best scene of the whole movie, or I mean the whole show, the best scene is Hank. Those tapes came with a letter. It said the truth is in the tapes and tells him to watch them. So he takes the movies back to his room to watch them. Turns off all the lights. You know, he moves all the pictures down. He doesn't want no one to see him watching this.
He's all detective style.
Yeah, detective style. He starts watching it, and then he's taking notes, right? And then his pen runs out of ink. He's sitting there trying to get the ink back in the pen, and that's when Peggy opens the door. She sees him in there doing this. She thinks he's masturbating, and she freaks out. "Bobby, get out of the house!" Starts screaming.
What kind of cop are you?
A bad one.
Bobby, for the love of God, get out of the house! Okay.
Yeah, that is the funniest scene in the whole. I mean, I think the first time I watched that, I think I was crying. I think I was just crying. It was so funny.
I was at work when I was watching that, and that's the scene that I was walking back from my break at work, and I just got back. I just started laughing so hard. People started looking at me. I was like, I can't.
Was you watching on your phone?
Yeah, I was watching on my phone. It was hilarious. I just couldn't help myself. I was like, oh my goodness, that was so funny.
It's too good. It's just
so funny.
Honestly, it's just too good. But after that, that's when he goes to court.
Yeah.
And the judge, whenever it's Hank's turn, the judge says, "So Hank, you believe you're being targeted by this conspiracy known as the Beast?"
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, "Oh gosh." And then Hank's like, "Yes, Your Honor."
Yeah.
But he wins the case. He found footage. I guess it was a tattoo on one of the girls' butts, which proved that she wasn't 18 or something when the movie came out. I don't understand, but
it was.
But he couldn't have rented the movie because it didn't exist.
Yeah.
When they said he rented the movie.
Right.
And then Bobby's at the house thinking, all bummed out because there's no party. He's thinking there's gonna be a party for him. You know, that's when everyone returns home, honking the horn, and come out with a new dryer, and he's like, "Oh, it's the best thing ever! I'm so happy."
Yeah, because he thinks that's his birthday present.
That's his birthday present. Yeah,
I've always wanted one.
Yeah, I would say this is probably one of my favorite episodes of the whole season, whole series.
It's really funny.
It is really up there.
I'd say it's definitely top 5 for me.
Definitely top 5. Top quotes.
When Dell was talking about the Beast and being like, soon the computers the computers already beat the communists at chess. Next thing you know, they're gonna start beating humans.
I know.
So he starts-
I've always wanted to use that line in a real setting, but I've never been able to use that line. You know, I've always wanted to.
It's I think it's funny that he doesn't even compare like communist people as humans. So,
I know. I know. But yeah, at the very end.
yeah, at the very end.
Yeah, it shows who sent him the tapes.
Yeah. It and I thought that was hilarious. It was
Bill.
It was freaking
It's
Bill.
freaking Bill, yeah. Yeah, he leaves a letter. Thanks, a friend.
Where does he leave that? Is it like in
on the
mailbox?
front on the front porch.
Okay.
Yeah, on the front porch, right next to the door. Yeah, Bill, man, I love Bill Doltreeve.
So it was Bill who rented the movie.
Or he owned the movies. Yeah, because remember he said in that first letter, he says, "I need these back, a friend."
Oh yeah.
Because he was the one dogging Hank for having pornography.
he's
When it's
ashamed.
his pornography, he gave Hank. Yeah. All right. Any last thoughts?
If you haven't seen the episode, I strongly recommend you checking it out.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
If you like dry humor, but most kids aren't even gonna know what a video store is anymore. You know.
Yeah, but like I said, it's still really funny. I mean, it really is.
I mean, if you're not crying during while you're laughing so hard, then something wrong with you.
If you haven't gotten into King of the Hill, or like haven't watched a whole lot, this is a good episode to start out with.
Yeah. Yeah. No episode is tied to another, so it's not
Exactly.
jumping around. It's not gonna harm anything.
Exactly. So if you want to check that out, it's a great episode.
Great episode. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night. Peace.